Okay, I will join right now.
Fine. Now, this is 5.2. Okay, causes
Yes.
for variation. Right? Now, we have seen what is variation, how variation is affecting our personality and our characteristics. Then we have seen the types of variation. How many types of variation we have seen yesterday? Two. What are those?
Oh, two. Continuous
And
and
discontinuous.
discontinuous.
Very good. So today we will see how the variation is caused or how we are different. What are the factors that is affecting us, or what are the factors that will cause variation? Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Inherited features. Inherited features means, yesterday I have explained you, that is coming from your parents. So all siblings will have same parents but grow to become an individual. So when you see your own siblings, they are all different with different characters, different intelligence. You can say different likings and dislikes. Okay, but there are certain characters which will be same, like your blood group. If the blood group is coming from parents, it will be the same thing, it won't change. Okay, so these inherited features which your siblings and you have is coming from your parents, and for that is responsible for all those inherited features. The responsible factor is genes. So genes shape your body by controlling your cells, whether it is hair or whether it is your curls, other things. So if your mother is having curly hair, obviously you will get the gene of that curly hairs. Either you will get it from your mother, or if you are having a straight hair, you will get it from your father. So these are controlled by your genes which are coming from your parents. So certain characters are being controlled by genes. Clear this point?
Yeah.
Next, going on to environment. Environment also plays an important role. Now, how environment is playing an important role? You know, environment changes. Okay, so when you are taking an example of Bosnia tree, sometimes environment also plays an important role in variation. Now this is a Bosnia tree which will grow to a certain height only when it's not providing proper nutrients or proper sunlight. Okay, now when environment is favorable, the plants can grow to a great height and a great structure. Okay, so if environment is the basic part, or environment is playing a basic role in variation, then certain or sometimes the organisms will show some characters or will not show the character. Now, for example, if there are two siblings, one is living with your grandparents and one is living with your parents. Okay, now the sibling which is living with your grandparents, if grandparents give them healthy diet and healthy stuff, healthy atmosphere, then these kids or that sibling will become healthy by, the physical structure. But when you are living with your parents and both your parents are working personality, or they are workers, they are working parents, then they sometimes ignore the kids. So sometimes you are tend to eat junk food and other stuff. So you are becoming unhealthy. So the environment, though you are coming from the same parent, but the environmental change will affect your variation. After 10 years, when I see you and your sibling, there will be difference. You will become fat and your sibling will become healthy and smart. Yes or no?
Why my siblings on me?
Next slide now. Identical twins. Now, what about identical twins? How the variation affect? Now, there are many research going on for this identical twins, whether to find out the inherited genes are responsible or the environment. So, many tests and studies have been done. Features are affected by both genes and environment. So, studies have come to conclusion that genes and environment both are affecting the identical twins in their variation. Okay, so both are affecting. Now, how they are affecting? When you see the identical twins when they are small, they look exactly similar. Yes.
Yeah.
When they grow
Yeah.
up, they tend to become totally different. Not very different, but there are features and you can identify who is who. There won't be there will be little dissimilarities that can be visible. Okay, now one test is done over
Yeah.
here. These pair 3, you can see pair 3.
Yeah.
Okay, in this case both are identical twins from the same parent, identical twins, but you can see the difference. They have been grown in different families. They have been adopted and given different environment. Only the inherited genes which are giving or which are being inherited by the parents are shown in the twins, but other than those inherited genes, their personality is changed, their language is changed, many things are changed because here the environment is playing a role. He can speak Japanese, he can speak only English. His structure, you can see the face structure is very different when compared to his structure. Okay.
Okay.
And now in the study, they are referring intelligence. Now, when you see the intelligence and when you do certain research on their intelligence, then if the intelligence is same, that means it's inherited by genes. That means the intelligence is coming by genes. And if the intelligence is different, then environment is playing a role, because if it is different, both are identical, they should have identical inheritance also. But now, because they are living in different environment, they have developed different intelligence. That means intelligence is not inherited by them. This is because of environment. This is because merely by influence of environment. Now, how you can prove this? You can prove this again by taking pair 4. These two are different. Okay, these two are not identical twins, but they are living in same environment. If the test is done on intelligence, and if intelligence is same, then environment is playing a role. And if intelligence is different, then genetics is playing a role. Genetics means genes. So genes play here. So that's why the research is going on for identical twins. Clear, girls?
Yes.
Yes.
Miss, they look different so much than other Rani.
Yes, they are not twins. You're talking about pair 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, pair 4 are different, but they are in the same environment to do the test.
Yeah, but they're not brothers. They're
They are
not
not
brothers.
brothers. They are being adopted.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
think they are brothers.
Now here you can see one more example. Twin studies are used to help us answer the question of nature and nurture. That means nurture are the environment. Nature is our genetic. Okay. Nature is
Yes.
the environment and nurture is the genetics. So because identical twins share the same genetic makeup, we can assume that difference between them are due to environmental factors. If some differences occur in identical twins, that means this difference is due to environmental factor. If there is no difference, if there is something which is similar, that means that is identical. That is due to inheritance. Now in this example, you can see eye color. Both are having same eye color. It is genetic or environmental?
Genetic.
It is genetic. The curls
Yeah.
are
Genetic.
curls also genetics. Now when I talk about the language, she speaks Chinese and she speaks Spanish.
Environment.
Environmental. Yes,
Environmental,
environment.
in which she is you.
Yeah.
She is living there. Okay, so this is how we end our chapter. Thank you. Then next chapter is 5.3 species. Okay,
Miss, there is a difference in the lips.
difference in
Their
the,
lips.
yeah, some difference will come up. Okay, when they grow up. Might be
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
have,
the lips.
yes.
Maybe like one take care of her lips, one doesn't. And you, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Never mind. Just never mind.
Okay.
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 Thank you, girls.
Stop. You're
Welcome, Miss.
Now
welcome.
we will do the next chapter. Okay, stay online. I will again come back.
Yeah.